Well, welcome to our real estate segment for the month of December. We are so merry today.
Merry
we
Christmas.
are merry, but we're also working hard today.
Hey, it's
right?
a work day. It's a work day.
It's a work day, and as you can tell, we are at an active renovation site, which we're going to talk about. But Tim, you know, we go through the whole year and we talk about the market every month. As the year is wrapping up, tell me what it's looking like.
We are still doing construction. You can hear people coming and going, but we do have rates in the 5.5% to 6.5%. Things are moving, but it is much slower in the fourth quarter. So we are ramping up stuff, doing renovation projects, landscaping projects, buying, building, selling, and renovations. You call us, but we've got lots of stuff happening.
So, and I told Tim, I was like, I want to make this super clear for everyone that even though Tim is a real estate agent, his team works on renovations, and not just if you're selling their house for them.
We have a real estate company that we work with, and it does nothing but real estate. We have a renovation company that we work with, and they do nothing but renovations, landscaping, decks, projects, new builds, like we did the new build in Lake Forest. So we're involved in housing in a lot of different ways. If you need us, call us, and if we can help, we'll try to either help you or steer you in the right direction.
Perfect. Now, as we are looking at all of this, there's just so much. When it comes to renovation, there's so much. It can be overwhelming. But talk to me a little bit about processes.
Yeah, we got the project going here. This was a family that needed some help in getting this one. This was a simple sale. They were either gonna have to go foreclose or run into issues with that. So we said, hey, we'll step in. Our company that we work with, SCM, said, hey, we'll help get it done. Simple sale. No showings, no nothing, and they took over the project. So now we're overseeing and partnering with them to look at the renovation as they do it. So we've got carpet going in a couple weeks. These are just some samples. These are builder grade type samples that we use. A lot of people like these 4 different colors in here. Cinder, azure, almond, and stuff like that.
I like this one or this one so it won't show when my kids get
These are the most popular that we do use, the azure and almond.
Like it.
We do also have tile samples that we're going to walk into our bathroom and check that out, but this is the high gloss wall tile. This is just an accent tile that we're going to bring into the shower, and it's going to be also placed in our kitchen. So this tile is actually going to be placed sporadically throughout the kitchen here in the backsplash.
Oh, nice, just as like a little accent.
A little bit of accent. So this will be what you're going to see when it's done. Next month, we'll try to come back and it'll be lined up here with your under cabinet lighting. We've added some pieces here. So there's lots of stuff that we've kind of tweaked here that we've had to work with. We've got new granite, a new sink, and backsplash going in. But there's lots of things that you'll see. This is a granite slab. This is ornamental. It's very common. It has a lot of different colors. This has a little shine to it. This is how it first comes in before it's polished. Very rough, very matte. And then this is the finished product. So this is actually taped, and underneath is cardboard right here for protection. The granite is installed, but it goes with the grays, the almonds, the tans, the beiges, the pewters. So it has lots of different colors. So we like to go with something like that. And then we can kind of blend in these other colors that are simple subway tiles with our blocks and our accent pieces. So lots of stuff happening. We also have different things. Do you even know what this is?
I don't have a clue. Do you think I know what that is?
This is called a Schluter strip. And what this is a piece that the tile guys will use so they don't have to worry about the end of the tile being unfinished. They'll piece it up against there. And so that way it'll be a finished side. So this is something you'll see on backsplashes and showers. And it's an easy and very common way to finish the edge of the tile without having to go with more expensive bull nose and other fancy schmancy pieces. But we'll talk about that. We'll do a little bit of a walkthrough. And underneath all this taped butcher paper, we've got different hardwoods. We have a hardwood laminate underneath this one. And we also do vinyl planks throughout different houses. And we're going to do some upstairs on this. But this has got a pad already built in and different colors you can get with the grays, the browns, the tans. So this is a nice vinyl waterproof plank. I think it's 99% waterproof. I don't know if anything's 100%, but this is something that's easy to install. We do a lot of these as well. So there's lots of options, lots of things happening. This is also, this is a flexible flooring that you can use on backsplash or floors for the shower. So this is something that you'll see in renovations and new builds that we do. And so we'll walk you through that and show you some of that.
I think it's very interesting to know that you've not only got the know-how of buying, selling, but also design
Man.
and the actual work that goes into the renovation. And I think that's great for your client.
We've been doing renovations in some form or fashion for 20, 25 years. So we started in 2003, 4, 5, and we didn't know what we were doing. And over the years, we've gotten a little bit better. We still like to reach out and talk to other designers and some in the community, but we put things together, and we're in so many new construction, new builds, homes all the time. We know what's happening.
Yeah.
And this is also, a nice pure white paint, but it's also Revere pewter that we're still using in a lot of homes. It looks different in different lights. You can have different things with different lights hitting 5,000K or 2,700K or 3,000K. So there's different things you can do with the elements, the lighting, the new can lights that are going in here and here. So it's just all pulling that stuff together, but we have so much work to do with the outside, the windows, the junk that we're hauling off this property. We hauled off 5 loads.
Wow.
So it's a work in progress. We just wanted to kind of give you an overview.
All right, Tim, this bathroom, it's still a work in progress, right? But this shower is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys have done.
This, here's a before photo. This is a 3x3 fiberglass builder grade shower that we had gutted, ripped out and everything. And so we wanted to expand it. So it's still about 3 feet wide, but we added about 12 inches. So we brought it all the way out. So it makes it about a 3x4. So you're getting so much more space. So you can step in and have
the tile.
plenty of space in here. This is the accent piece that you're also going to see in the kitchen. So this is your shampoo and soap area right here. We also upgraded all Delta faucets in here. We've got that tile that we mentioned in the flooring here. So we've got glass that's coming out to be measured, and maybe that'll be installed in the next day, 30 days or so. This would be a glass entry here. So this is the Schluter strip that we talked about. That is also around the edges here, around the top. That's so that you can just easily get that sharp edge and that stuff molded and done.
Yeah.
But this also had vinyl, like linoleum floor. So we had to scrape, tear, and rip and level all that out.
Wow.
Now we've got these 12x24 tiles going in. We got new lights, new fans throughout the house. But this is going to be a nice piece because you want to focus on kitchens and baths.
Right.
Kitchens and baths are always going to sell. So we've got new appliances, new granite, new lights, new flooring, new tile, new shower. I mean, lots of bells and whistles going into this property. So hopefully SCM will try to price this maybe around $290 to $320, somewhere in that bracket, right around the 300 mark, and try to get. And this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath that they're working on. So we'll try to see what we can land with. If you know anybody that needs a 4-bedroom, 2-bath around 300, this is probably going to be a good buy for them. It's in the Silver Creek area in Alabaster, but we've got lots of stuff happening, and stay tuned for updates.
I love hearing about all the different finishes, everything going on. Can't wait till next month to see what's happening here.
Yeah. Right now, it is the end of the year. There are hundreds of homes that are built in 24 and 25 on the ground. Remember, check with us because you're going to see lots of these that'll be shifted or dated crazy so that they're a 2026 build when they've been on the ground 1-2 years or so. So be careful with that. We talk about that all the time, but especially this time of year.
Yeah.
And make sure you call us for sponsorships if you need us. Congratulations to all these students. It's been a great year. Merry Christmas. And if you need us for buying, building, selling, and renovations, you call us 205-305-8756. Go to timmitchellsales.com. Hit us up on Facebook and Instagram.